Law number 2, never put too much trust in your friends. Learn how to use your enemies. What is this talking about? This is talking about that remember that people are separate from you and they can switch up whenever they want. They can look a different way, they can shed a different shoulder whenever they want. They don't have to be with you 100% of the time. Even family can switch up on you. Anything can switch up on you. Every day there's constant change. You wake up, the sun is up, the sun goes down, the moon goes up, it starts to rain, it starts to snow, it starts to leaves fall, it starts to blow. Every single thing changes. Cyclical movements in just the universe. Everything is changing constantly. And people being your friends will constantly change too. You don't want to put too much trust into anyone. You always got to have yourself. Now, if you properly think this law through, you'll realize that you have to build yourself up to the point where nothing really phases you in the sense that you're aware with that change happens. And sure, change is going to happen. People are going to live. People are going to die. My fish is going to die. I'm going to fall. I'm going to scrape my knee. I'm going to be hungry one day. I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be excited. I'm going to fear. Stuff's going to happen. I'm going to crash my car. But every single day that I do this, I'm going to remember that things always work out in the end with that constant faith that they do, because they really do. Look back at your life. Your life always works out for you. And you may say, oh, it may not, but the story's not over yet. The hero's still lonely in this, and the hero has to get to the end of the finish line to finally get there. You got to really put yourself in there to finally achieve that. Now, life may get boring at sometimes. Life may get dull. My life may get this, life may get that, but you're still going to make it in the end, because that's how it always works. All of us work out in the end of the day. So just remember that. Never put too much trust in your friends. You got to have that faith in yourself. You got to remember that they might switch up. So build yourself up to that point where it doesn't bother you, where it doesn't faze you if they switch up, because you got yourself still. It doesn't mean go be a messed up guy who just doesn't care about his friends. You got to realize that you have yourself. You got yourself, boy. You really got yourself. You got yourself. That's the only person that will always 100% of the time be there for you if you let them. And the other half of this is learn how to use your enemies. Now, how would you use your enemies? This portion of the law goes into people that show or have had a distrust in the past with you, where it has, like the bridge has been burned. If you allow them back into your lives, they have to prove themselves, because they have to get themselves to the point where they feel that you have that full trust with them. And to get themselves there, they have to start being your friend. They have to start acting like a friend to you. And by them doing that, they're your greatest asset. They're your greatest tool to go do something. Now, I haven't implemented none like this because I don't really look at the negative connotation of these laws, but this is if you want to look into something that would have a negative connotation, this is what you'd look into. I do not recommend that, but I obviously want to set it clear that I'm aware that that's what it is. So remember to never put too much trust in your friends. Never do that. And always to tie it back to your first one, never outshine the master, because if you never outshine the master, you never lose your friends in a sense. You still may, but it's less likely. So honestly, for people that want to use this law, I would just say to grow yourself, to spend time with yourself, to learn what you actually enjoy doing. And yeah, bring your friends along the way, show them the type of person that you are, grow with them, build with them. But remember that you got yourself at the end of the day. You don't want to totally depend on someone. You don't want to get in a relationship where that person is your only source of living, because then what is that life? Yeah, that life may have its excitement and you may feel like that's what you need, but at the end of the day, if you really don't have yourself, if you don't have what you really are, you don't have anything, because the only thing that is real is you right now. You are experiencing this life from your eyes and inside of your brain. This is not people's, you don't look out, this is all inside of you. And what I'm referring to there is your eyes do not have holes in them. Everything that you see is inside of your head. So, this is your life. That's all it is. This is you against the world. And yes, there may be people that you love, there may be people that you hate. There may be people, the friends that you lose. But just remember that if you have yourself, you have power, you have control, and nothing will faze you. That's what's going on.